Welcome back to Intuition Unraveled. I am Oshun Ajay, aka The Unraveler. These are your intuitive messages for the Divine Masculine and Feminine Collective for January 22nd, 2023. There will be messages here for the Divine Feminine as well as the Divine Masculine in the portion of the collective that I am tapping into in this moment. So I'm seeing a Divine Masculine in the Hanged Man position. His hands are tied and his whole world is being turned upside down. This is the time of change, and this Divine Masculine is very aware of change, and I don't think is having an easy time with it. I do see, however, that this Divine Masculine is making plans, maybe secretly, to move to calmer waters. I see this masculine having to defend himself from several different energies. And I see this Divine Masculine connected to a divine counterpart. This is the King of Cups and Queen of Cups. This is a very deep emotional bond with a divine counterpart. So I see this Divine Masculine defending maybe this connection in an environment where it appears that there are several different energies that maybe it feels like, there may be some sort of attacks going on, okay, in the spirit realm, as far as, people doing some sort of, magic, but I'm feeling like the energy of also like people just being in your business type of energy as well. And so this masculine is very defensive in the environment that they are in. But I also see, again, a very deep emotional bond. And let me make it clear that the emotional bond that I see between this King and Queen of Cups is not the situation that the Divine Masculine is defending himself against, but it appears to be a situation that he may be defending or protecting. On the other side, there is a Divine Feminine who fluctuates between her higher and lower selves. So in her lower self, this Divine Feminine is in a Two of Swords sort of energy. And so she's in her mind and really feeling sort of confused and sort of left in the dark about some things. I feel like she does not understand the Divine Masculine's behavior at this time. So I see that this Divine Masculine, his hands are tied in the moment. This Divine Feminine in her higher self is the High Priestess. So in her intuition and in her spirit, she knows what's going on. So this is a Divine Feminine who is listening, whatever you listen, because the reading is timeless. You know the truth because you get direct messages from the divine in the same way that I do. And your Divine Masculine is also very much tapped in. I'm seeing your Divine Masculine being someone who has very powerful hands. Something about this masculine's hands and the energy coming from the hands, the fingers, or maybe the palms of the hand is very powerful. And this Divine Feminine that I'm speaking with, and it may be, again, a portion of the collective, you love something about your masculine's hands and or what he does with his hands or with his fingers. And I'm not speaking of something sexual. Okay, I'm speaking of something divine that he does with his hands. So you are a very powerful high priestess in your higher self when you are walking in your power. And so the Two of Swords energy is just you in your lower self, divine feminine. Your masculine is communicating with you. So so what it is that you are confused as to why there has been a change in the communication, maybe in the way that your masculine is communicating, maybe the length of time that they're spending with you, something about a change in the way that you are communicating. So there's a part of you that feels like you are not communicating, or maybe not communicating enough. And what I see happening here is that there is communication. It is more in the spirit realm. It is more of a telepathic communication. I am hearing music, birds, downloads, okay? A lot of you feel an opening in the crown. There has been a crown chakra activation. So there is a lot of communication going on in the ethers between you and your masculine, and your eyes have been blinded in the physical realm, divine feminine. And so this is your discomfort. So I'm seeing your lower self feeling confused, but your higher self coming to the forefront, because you are being forced to see with your spiritual eyes. In the very center of your spread, divine ones, is faith. And your faith is being tested on both ends. So I'm seeing with the masculine, who is preparing to move to higher waters, being guided by spirit, by the way, very much by spirit. And this is a profound transformation as change beckons this divine masculine. And this divine masculine does have the faith to take a leap towards, it looks like for some reason I'm seeing a Taurus woman, and something about the number 5 and the number 7. So leave me a comment if these things resonate. So anyway, and it's not only a Taurus woman, but there is a very strong Taurus vibe. Now, I am a Taurus myself, but this is a very strong Taurus vibe here in this reading. A lot of the divine masculines are going towards a Taurian woman who is a high priestess in her highest self, and she is calling him in. And in her lower self, she doesn't even realize it. It's like, I feel like she does know, but she doesn't know. She's wondering, like she's unsure of herself in her lower self. In her higher self, she knows exactly what she is doing. And this is amazing. This is beautiful to see. So this divine feminine in her highest self is a high priestess. And a lot of you are a Taurus sun. You are calling in your divine masculine, and you are using your own faith to do this, and you are being asked by your higher self to stand on that faith, because there is a part of you that is unsure, but there is a part of you that is doing this work, that is calling in this manifestation of spirit. It's a very bright light that the masculine is being guided by, that he cannot resist, that the people that are in his environment, it's so bright that they can see it. And this is why he feels the need to defend this connection. This connection is divinely protected. Something about a circle, a compass. I'm seeing like a fedora type of hat. A rose. A key. X marks the spot. The faith that is the center of this connection is a shared faith. Faith is the theme of this reading. Faith. For the divine masculine, you are preparing to take a leap of faith towards the divine feminine who is magnetizing you. This is a natural magnetism because this is your divine counterpart. In the higher realms, you are the king and queen of cups. A very deep emotional bond that most people are unable to see. So this may be a connection that only you two are aware of, or most people don't see. If people are aware of your connection, they don't know the depth of it. This is multi-dimensional. Thank you, Spirit. Multi-dimensional, your connection. In the so divine feminine, because your question is, why, how come, what am I hearing? The Prince song, how come you don't call me anymore? This is so funny because I can personally relate to this. So the divine feminine, there has been you feel that there has been a break in your communication, but I'm seeing very strong communication here. And it is a communication back and forth. So I feel that divine feminine, in your waking state, in your lower self, you don't remember the connections that you are having with your divine masculine in the higher realms, because there is communication taking place here, but it is not on the physical realm. The reason why you are not communicating, the reason why your masculine is not communicating with you on the physical realm is to avoid some sort of conflict in his immediate environment. But he is very much communicating with you in the higher realms. Like I said, light. I'm seeing so much light. I'm seeing birds. I'm seeing there is music, colors, synchronicities, numbers, serendipity. Divine masculine, you are being told to take that leap of faith, that now is the time to do so. Change beckons the divine masculine. The divine feminine has called about this change. This is a very powerful divine feminine who has yet to completely own her power as a high priestess. Palm trees are significant. The move towards palm trees will bring stability and the serenity that you both desire. Calmer waters. Something about serenity and water. Something about butterflies, change. And healing the inner child. So okay. So the divine fitment, you both are going through a divine transmutation of energy. Very nice, Spirit. A divine transmutation of spirit. The time of change. So the divine feminine, the blindfold is getting ready to be removed from your eyes, and the truth of who you are as a true crowned high priestess will be your reality. And once you step into alignment with your highest self, then you step into alignment with your divine masculine, who is magnetized towards the high priestess in you. But who is being blocked from the lower self, the part of you that is unsure of herself. So divine feminine, you need to align with your own indwelling spirit and trust the truth that is coming from within you, because I have not said anything that you don't already know. Allow your own internal guide to be your confirmation. Divine masculine, even before you take this leap, I commend you, because I see that nothing will stop this divine masculine from going towards this feminine. In this moment, she is his greatest desire. I see his heart illuminated. So a lot of divine masculines, you have had your heart chakra activated by this feminine. And now you find her irresistible. She has activated you. Divine feminine, understand, you have activated your masculine. And in doing so, you have also activated your power to magnetize to you not only your masculine, but any and everything that you want. I do want to mention that I do see a karmic energy at the very edge of the energy. So this is a karmic energy that probably has outstayed their time in this energy. This is a karmic energy that may be being forced by circumstances out of the way, may be choosing to move out of the way. It may be a natural moving, but I do see that this karmic energy, and the reason why I'm not saying whether it's a feminine or a masculine, because it's going to be different for each, because I am speaking to the divine feminine and masculine collective. There is karmic energy being released on both halves. The karmic energy that I see, these are energies that, because when I speak of karmics, I'm not speaking of always something that's negative, but though it may be something that has turned toxic, this is an energy, that is love. So there is love involved. And this is energy that I feel that you are releasing in love. And I feel that whether you know it or not, and you may have needed to hear this, as this karmic energy moves away, regardless of what it looks like in the illusion, this karmic energy is moving towards healthier choices for themselves. So divine feminine, divine masculine, the energies, because when I'm speaking of energies, these are people that you are releasing in order to come into union in the physical. These are other people, places, and things that you are releasing in order to be a vibrational match to the self that is already in union with your King or Queen of Cups. These people that you are releasing with love are moving towards making healthier choices for themselves as well, because these people have other people who will be a healthier choice for them at this time and point on their path. And so I do see people being released with love. Okay? I don't see toxicity and a lot of negativity, other than I see the masculine being defensive, but it's more of a protecting of this union. And I see the masculine going to great lengths to prevent conflict in the 3D. And this is the reason why the feminine is confused at his behavior, but the masculine is being very protective of this union. And the divine feminine is being asked to see with your spiritual eyes in order to know the truth. So you are both being called to rely upon faith. The divine masculine is prepared, and I see that he is going to take this leap of faith. Divine feminine, you are being asked to have faith in the truth that you are getting and receiving from on high and from within. This is a very beautiful, divinely orchestrated connection that cannot be broken. Very deeply rooted in the emotional body. Very deeply rooted in faith. These are two people who have asked the divine for one another, and the divine has answered. I see a strong foundation. Longevity, peace, serenity, growth in a relationship that will endure to the end. And so it is, and it is done.
Now you're gone.